This is part 2 of using Canva to create your website. This time, instead of the link in bio, this is going to be what appears to be an actual website, and you can create multiple pages. So I'm just going to break this down really quickly for you inside of Canva. Okay, this is part 2, and I'm going to show you quickly how you can design a website with different pages. And you're going to just go in here and you're going to search for website on Canva, and you will see all kinds of templates in here. I'm actually going to work with one that I've already picked. So I'm going to go over to my designs, and I'm going to show you when I do websites, I actually create multiple websites with the same basic design, because I want to be able to link to the different pages rather than to have a swipe through page, because the way that Canva is designed is your website, you don't get to click to the other pages. You actually are going to swipe through the pages. So I designed this one first, and I have an enter here. And so now I'm designing the second page so that what I can do is I can create a link with this text. If you watched my first video on how to create the bio link in your bio, I explained how to link up the text. If you didn't watch that, it's down here, that link right there. You can click that and add a link to where you want those words to take you. And the reason I do it this way, this is my landing page. Now, I don't have Adora Beauty Company. This is just a template that was on here that I changed the background picture. And the way you do that is you just click the picture, hit replace there at the bottom. And if you're on a computer, it's going to be at the top, but you're going to click replace and then hit that. It'll actually take you over to the images, and you can upload your own media, or you can choose something that they already have in the stock images. So I create this. Then I'm going to go back, and I copied this design. If you hit those 3 buttons at the top, you have the option to make a copy of it. So I made a copy of it, and then I'm now creating a second page for my website. And we're actually doing this promotion right now with my company, which is not Adora Beauty Company. I just left that there because it sounded fun and fancy. But we're doing Age Like Fine Wine, and talking about the beauty products that we have to offer, and all of the benefits of it. So you could add the benefits on this page. You could really do whatever you want. But what you're doing is creating a beautiful looking website that is going to pull people in. You can also create an email pop-up on this as well, not an email pop-up, but you can link and ask them to give you your email, as long as you have some sort of a email service like MailChimp or Constant Contact or something like that. You can embed that in as well. The same way we link words, you can link that website as well and get their gather their information. So now I've created the second page, right? So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to upload. I'm going to click the website. Open website. And so now I'm going to click that upload button at the very bottom, and I'm going to copy that link. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my design, this first one, and I am going to click those enter here words, go over to a link, and I'm going to paste that link that I just copied. Doesn't matter how long it is. And now that enter here button is actually going to take you to the other site. So now I'm going to show you. I'm going to click website on this page and open my website. So here's my beautiful landing page of my website, right? And then people go and they're like, ooh, I wonder what this is about. They hit the enter here button, and now it is taking me to the second page of my website. So that is why I create separate pages on individual files, and you can actually save these in a folder on Canva so that they all stay together. But that's why I do it this way, because it creates that click funnel effect where they're clicking a button, getting more information, those types of things. And again, you can set this up however you want to. I'm also going to show you, which I showed this in the other video as well, but I'll quickly show you this. On this page, you can actually link these photos to the products where they can purchase them. So I can go down here, I can hit that link button, and then I can put in the link to where they can purchase this. So I'm actually not going to pull that up right now, but I can type it in and they can go and it will take them to that product. It will give them information and a video about the product. They can go ahead and purchase. I can put more information. I can do whatever I want. And again, you can go ahead and add more pages here if you want them to be able to just swipe through once they have entered your site and you want them to be able to swipe through, then add more pages. Okay, got cut off there for a second, but we're gonna keep going now. So you can add as many pages as you want. And I went in on these pages and just added a picture on each one, just so you could have some perspective when I go in here and show you what it looks like in the different layouts that you can have for your website. So if I go to website here, then if I choose the presentation, which is what I would typically choose, it is simply going to be a swipe through. And obviously you can do whatever you want to with these pages. You can definitely make them much more exciting than what I've done here. I simply just put pictures for the sake of being able to show you what it looks like. So that's presentation. That would be my go-to. So I would do that main enter website and then I would go into the presentation. The other ways you can do it is a scrolling one page, which means that all of the pages are just going to be like this. So obviously this is only 5 pages, but you could keep scrolling down and down and down to see everything that's on there. This gives you a very cohesive, nice looking site, especially if you kind of arrange the pictures accordingly down the pages and put information around them and those types of things. The next one is a classic navigation. So you can tell this does have a navigation bar. However, I don't love how this looks because it gives you all the space at the bottom that there's really nothing you can do with it. So I don't love that. I mean, you're going to scroll through the pages, but it's just a bunch of blank stuff underneath of it. So I don't love that. The last one is a standard with tabs. And again, this is kind of a combination of the scrolling and then over here you would be able to label each page with a name. So it's a little easier to navigate. This would probably be my second choice over if it wasn't doing the presentation. Obviously, the other way to do it is simply by creating that separate page for each one so it feels like you're clicking through pages of a website. The disadvantage to that is, navigating back and forth between the pages and those types of things. The way that I set it up, you just have that one entrance page and then everything else you would just scroll through. So that's kind of what I do. For ClickFunnels, I would recommend checking out my Google Sites video again because you can create hidden pages in Google Sites, and that is how a true ClickFunnel will work. And with that, you can actually collect email addresses, where with this, there is not a way that I have found yet to collect email addresses unless you subscribe to MailChimp or Constant Contact or something like that, where you can link to a landing page. But other than that, there's not really a way to do that in here. So this is the site presentation. And again, you could link to the entire website through that link in your bio, which is that video I showed you guys before. Let me go back to find my website here. So this is the link that I keep in my bio. And so one of these buttons here, I could link to my quote unquote website, which would then take me to that landing page to enter and talk all about my products. So it's definitely an option, not my favorite option, but I did want to share how to do it because I told you I would. So hope this helps you guys. And again, just look for any links in the description. And I will always put this link in my bio as well, so you can check out all the different things that I offer and the trainings that I have. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.